what's good, y'all? It's Real Estate Joe and welcome to the channel. I'm really excited to show y'all this modern home with a lot of angles and geometric features that allow it to really stand out, sitting right on Lake Wylie. And this home is sitting just over 2,800 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 2-car garage. And it's really a nice sight to see coming up from this driveway. Plenty of parking space in the gravel lot. And then as I mentioned, you have plenty of room in the garage, which I'll show you guys in a second. But yeah, let's get into the home. So one of the main things that I really noticed, not only in the outside, but also as you see when we enter the home, is this exposed concrete. I feel like it's a very unique touch, and it also ties in everything that we're gonna see as we continue. Coming up these concrete stairs, you can't really see, but the lighting was also thought about, and that really is an attest to, you know, the architectural design and like their thought process as they were designing this home. See, I know I love a good pop of color, right? You see it throughout this home, you're gonna see a lot of blacks, a lot of wood tones. As you can see, this pop of red coming down here. This looks like a, you ever seen those shipping containers? That reminds me of that material, or like metal roofing. I thought that's a really nice touch as well. But entering the home, we have a kitchen over to your left and then the bedrooms over to the right. We're gonna start off with the bedrooms. So I wanna save the best stuff for last, in my opinion. So coming downstairs, and as I mentioned to y'all before, this exposed concrete and also cinder blocks down here it's actually like an essential part of the character of this house. I feel like it makes it stand out, it makes it into what it is, and that will be a key selling point to whoever decides that they want to live in this house. We have one storage closet here, and then we have another really big storage space here. I think when we was doing like our first walkthrough, we was like, what would you put in here? This would be perfect for like somebody who has like a lot of tools or some type of collection of some sort. So I feel like you can get creative in here. People collect like those Funko Pops. You might have shells or whatever the case is. That would be like your spot. Come in here. You have your garage entrance from the inside of the house. And what we thought was very interesting is that the boards on the sides of the garage walls, like obviously it's exposed to the exterior, but they also have these gaps in, so it adds a little unique touch, especially when the lighting is coming through, which is pretty decent as well. I haven't seen that. Usually it's enclosed. Yeah, that was a good touch here. And then when you come out over to this side, this is more storage space. I could see somebody turning this to like a home gym of some sorts. But then if I can unlock this door for y'all, you can see this also allows you to get access to outside from this entrance as well. So now we're gonna come back upstairs. Actually, no, we have more to show on this lower level first, and then we'll head upstairs. Views outside looking over to, you know, the woods and the lake. You have a nice little, I would call this like a lounge area. Could be like some sort of entertainment spot. I thought it's really cool how they designed this. It's given like coffee shop, it's given, you know, antique type of vibes with a modern touch, if that makes any sense. Coming into one of the lower bedrooms, this would be like, probably like a kid's bedroom, full bathroom in there as well. Then you have your second room, which also has space to exit out, and this would lead upstairs to the outside. And then coming in, this also has closet space over there, and then another full bathroom in here. Now I'm gonna take you guys upstairs. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. I'm leaving that in there too. 'Cause if you have this home and you're wearing dress shoes, watch your step. But nonetheless, half bathroom here. I like the unique styling of this sink. It's kind of like a, you know, I don't even know how you would explain this. This is a Mercedes-Benz logo on there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, full washer and dryer space here. And then I'm gonna take you guys into the primary suite. And you'll notice a lot of these yellow box built-ins, all of them have the the lighting underneath, the ambient lighting to showcase whatever's on the shelves, which I thought was pretty cool. So yeah, coming to the primary suite, you have a nook. This can be like a study nook, an office, whatever you want to turn it into. The thing I am confused about are these lights right here. Like when we was coming in, it was like, what can you put? Like the only thing I can think is like if you have like a shelf or something under it and then you're like trying to showcase whatever is under, let me see. You know, if you got like some art, you know, I'm a work of art. So if you got like some art and then you try to, I don't know, but whatever, whatever you think would be best, that's what you're gonna use that for. All of the closets in here have these sliding doors, which I thought was really nice. Also tying into that modern touch, the sleek finishes on it, thought was really cool. Let me close these up. You know, if you're somebody who have a lot of clothes, I don't think you'll run out of space. But if you're somebody who has a lot of clothes, you'll probably find a way to run out of space. More shelving, ample space for shoes, clothes, full bathroom here. Then I'll give you guys a close-up. I like how this mirror here has this, it's like a burgundy red circle mirror. And I thought it's cool because you don't see that color anywhere else. So it draws your attention to that. So yeah, coming down here, walk with me, walk with me, walk with me. Now we're gonna get into your kitchen and main living spaces. Dining room table. I like how we have these exposed beams on the inside of on this angle coming in the living room. I feel like that's a cool touch. You also have these built-in display cases where you could put books or, you know, movies, you know, whatever you want to show your guests or to just see on a day-to-day basis. These huge floor-to-ceiling windows gives you another angle and another view of the outside lake and the, you know, forestation, whatever have you. More shelving, more floor-to-ceiling windows leading out to your driveway. That also gives you another view of the hill. And I feel like it's a nice, you know, a nice way to enjoy your space. Coming into the kitchen, my favorite part of this home actually. You have a huge concrete island with a built-in, I would call this like a cocktail sink. When we was first viewing it, I was like, this can't be the only sink, but it makes sense because I feel like this is small enough for like if you making a drink, you know, you got your shaker or whatever you're doing, what you gotta do in here, and that's cool like that. Also coming into the other side, you have your wine cooler. Is it $1 million house if it doesn't have a wine cooler? I don't think so. Coming into your range, Wolf appliance for the range and also for the microwave. You have 6i stovetop. You have a mini oven here, and then you have like your regular size oven. 2 Fisher and Paykel, is that? Paykel, Fisher and Paykel dishwashers. Here's your regular size sink. You don't have to only rely on that sink. And then you usually see, like, obviously you see stainless steel appliances for like your refrigerator and things like that. But this is my first time seeing like a stainless steel countertop. I think this is pretty cool. Probably be a lot easier to clean. When we was looking at these things here, it's like, it reminds like a little mini garage to whatever you want to put under here in this space. You have this one, you have one here, and then you have another one down here. Another interesting design in this kitchen are the cabinetry. Now, when you first look at it, it's like, it reminds me of Tetris. Like, all the cabinets are not the same shape, they're not the same orientation, they don't open up the same, but it all fits, you know. Opening up to this cabinet, you have your pullouts for whatever you want to put in there. This one opens up vertically. I feel like that was cool. And then if a regular size sink and a cocktail sink wasn't enough. You have another sink behind your cabinet, which I've never seen before. So I thought that was interesting. This one also opens up like that. I probably opened it up a little bit too quick, but you know, there you got you right there. Now we're about to head outside to another favorite spot of mine. You can do like your outdoor balcony, terrace, whatever you want to call it. This would be a favorite space for me because I feel like I like to entertain. So I feel like you can have like a fire pit out here. I can even see like a mini bar in the corner. The options are endless, really. Another thing aside from that is your view, of course. You know, you hear people say you're paying for the view. Obviously, you're gonna get different views during different seasons. So in the fall, you're gonna have your red tones, brown, orange, things like that. In the spring, you're gonna get those beautiful spring colors. In the summer, you're gonna have beautiful lush green trees and forestation. And then obviously, you're always gonna have this nice lakefront view, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, that wraps up the tour of this amazing home. I want to give a huge thanks to the listed agent Summer Woods for allowing me to view this property. And as always, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and then stay tuned for the next video. Peace.